What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, honey, and we're down here. I'm coming down here to talk about the last episode of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. And let me tell you something, girl. I was so disgusted with Monica Fowler Garcia, Diddler, whatever her last, however many and last name she has. Let me stop. Let me stop because I'm not even 30 seconds in and I'm already cussing. Let me stop because I was so annoyed by Monica's performance. I have no clue why anyone thinks that a shit eating scumbag sewer rat, and I'm so glad Angie K got in her ass the way somebody needed to call her out of her name. They were all being too prissy about it, but I'm glad somebody called her a shit eating sewer rat. I added shit eating. I'm so disgusted by the viewership who wants her to be on this show. This woman infiltrated the show with a cast of people she doesn't like. She she contradicted herself so many times by saying, "Oh, I was doing this for you guys," and then turn around and say, "Oh, that they're bullies. These women are bullies. You guys are bullies. Are they bullies, or were you trying to protect the Monica Fowler, Dander, whatever the fuck your last name, Garcia, Delgado, Guadalupe, whatever the fuck your last name is, bitch?" They start off with doing impressions. Monica's impression of Lisa. I don't even know why. And I'm so glad that Heather was like, this is not funny. This is not funny. The Burn Book, the Trapper Keeper, the Lisa Frank Trapper Keeper. And then just looking at Monica sitting there like, oh, you don't think I belong here? No, bitch, you don't belong here. You don't have the things that we have, ho. You don't. You don't belong here. You worked for one of us, bitch. What makes you think you could sit at a table with us? Yes, it may sound classist, but that's the type of time we need to be on for these fucking shows. If these women, if they are allowing, production is allowing these disgruntled fans on these housewife shows who have personal issues that they've made up in their minds, in their sick, psychotic, delusional minds of these women. I don't think that nobody, the girl that's on Potomac who keeps coming after Wendy, she shouldn't have been allowed on the show. This Monica girl who's gone after everybody should not be allowed on this show. She should not be allowed on this show. And I honestly believe that production needs to apologize to the cast. What if Monica was a tad bit more sadistic than she already is? For her to, Andy said that there was nothing wrong with plotting on getting on the show. That's sick in itself. I'm looking at Andy sideways, because what is it going to take if she was just a little bit more off? If she wasn't, if she's 51-49 instead of being 51-50. If she was just a little more off, she has the capability of physically harming these women. What if she would have decided to poison one of them and kill them? What if she would have done that? Then would you as a viewer be happy? Oh my God, she made the season great. She killed one of the women. She got onto the show, like I said in Rodney's live yesterday. The reason why you like Monica, whoever you are, whoever fucking shoe this fits, buy that bitch in every color. Because whoever you are who likes Monica, something is wrong with your ass. And you're probably one of those women who fantasizes about being a housewife, and your broke ass can't get on that show because you don't have the things that they have. Those are the people who want Monica on the show. Those lowly sewer rats. Those people who have pages online with pictures of housewives as their profile pictures. Those fucking weirdos. Those sadistic, delusional, maniacal weirdos. Those are the ones who love Monica. Ooh, Monica made the show great. Did she? Did she? No, y'all just relate to her because y'all broke and dusty just like her weird ass. Mary Cosby was out there. Girl, did I review the second part? I don't know if I reviewed the second part, but Mary Cosby was out there. Mary, you're confusing. Do you like the women? You don't like the women? Do you want to be here? Do you not want to be here? Listen, I'm tired of these shows being about women who don't like each other. Why do y'all think that people want to be entertained by constant conflict? We understand that these shows are built on the relationships of people and the natural conflicts that they have with each other. That's what these shows are about. That's what makes the shows, that's what makes them relatable in their conflicts. No, we don't have the commas. No, we don't have the properties. No, we don't have as many passport stamps. But god damn it, you guys let this fucking broke bitch on a show and y'all think this is the best season ever? Because of this broke bitch? This shit-eating pig? What's your future with the group, Mary? Oh, well, Whitney acts like she's terrified of me. Yeah, I'm over the white woman scared of the black woman. I'm so terrified of the women of color. I'm this white woman and I'm terrified of all the women of color. We're done with that. Get that, Whitney, take your stupid ass out of here with that. That shit is dumb. That, you getting down in this little baby girl voice. Hang it up, Whitney. You're not scared of Mary. You're not terrified of Mary. Oh, I was terrified of, what did she say? Disappointing you and upsetting you. Girl, please. Who the fuck is scared of Mary Cosby? Girl, you can lay her down. You could read that bitch in one false swoop. Mary Cosby couldn't say shit to me. Every time I would say something about her and her grandfather, I sure would. I would say something about every single time. You want to say something about me? I'm going to say something about you. That's what I'm going to do. There's no reason why Whitney Rose should be afraid of, what's the lady's name? Mary Cosby. Give me a fucking break. Meredith and I have words sometimes and we get over it. Okay, great. They get to reality Von Tease. What was the site created for? To expose Jen Shah. You're not a hero. You're tagging us every single day for 2 years. Like those people, you always know who those people are. They're a little off. When you're talking about a celebrity, if we're sitting in online and we're talking about a celebrity on a gossip site in the comment section, we're talking about what's happening with them in the comment section. We're not going to their personal pages, leaving weird ass comments and emojis all over their page. You motherfuckers who do shit like that, you're sick too. You're deranged too, and something is wrong with you, and you need to figure what it is. Figure it out. What is wrong with you? That you'll run over to someone's personal page and harass them. When you weird fucks start tagging people, when you're tagging the person that we're talking about, you're getting blocked. You're out of the conversation. Why do you, I've done it so many times, especially when I talk about Candy from Housewives of Atlanta. Somebody who wants to reside in the crack of Candy's ass likes to tag Candy every single time. It's always one motherfucker who wants to kiss Candy's ass, who tags her like, ooh, look what they're saying about you. That bitch, I don't have to put an ampersand, not an ampersand, an @ sign, and then put Candy's name. If Candy searches her name, every fucking tweet with her name in it will come up. She doesn't have to be added. And when you motherfuckers start adding people that we're talking about in the comments and the replies, you're getting blocked because you're a weird, sick fuck too. Every day for 2 years, they've been tagging her, tagging all of the cast members. If it wasn't just one of you, it was 6 of us. Well, you were the one that decided to come onto the show. You were the one that decided to infiltrate the cast, and you felt damn good about it. Oh, what? I don't belong here? No, bitch, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. You are a fan. And that's where you should have stayed. A fan. But no, you're sick and psychotic. And you need to be somewhere in the spotlight, like your weird ass fucking narcissistic mother, your sick ass mother. You're the same as your sick ass mother, Monica. I'm amazed that you're amazed that they're mad. I can't believe that they're mad. Well, based on what you wrote and plotting to get on the show, why didn't you tell them up front who you were? Why were you deceptive in all of this? Because that's who she is. She's a fucking weirdo. And her survival tactics that she learned from being abandoned by her mother at 12 years old is how she's getting through life. I'm so glad Angie K called that bitch a lowbrow sewer rat. I'm so glad. FBI told her to gather evidence, and then she turned around and said that she didn't say that. You guys are defending Jen? She kept saying that they were defending Jen. None of them were defending Jen. They are talking about your actions, and you want to make it seem like you're motherfucking Robin Hood and you came to save the day when you actually didn't. You didn't save nobody's day. You didn't protect anyone. The only thing you did was take down Jennifer. Great. Kudos, whatever you want for that. But the prize for taking down Jennifer Shaw should not be a spot on the fucking show. And I'm blaming the producers for that shit. The producers put these women in a unsafe environment. Again, if Monica was a crazy lunatic, what if she decided to poison one of these bitches? Because whatever she came up in her mind, whatever fucking story she told herself in her mind, she decided to project it onto these women and took it out on these women and harmed one of these women. Then y'all would be happy. Oh, it's entertaining. Just like on Black Mirror, y'all not entertained until you actually see somebody kill someone. Is that what you want to see on Housewives? And what has come of Housewives where y'all are letting it is impossible to bring somebody on the show who has not seen Housewives, because Housewives is a cultural phenomenon and it's not to be denied. Yes, we know it's hard, but you are not going to cast anyone who is not personally connected to one of us in this group for longer than 5 years. Heather don't know her. Lisa don't know her. Angie knows her from working for Jen. Whitney doesn't know her. Meredith doesn't know her. Y'all knowing the impact of Housewives and how many fans and how many delusional fans watch the show, y'all will let somebody who has no connection to anyone on this show to be cast as a quote friend? You don't know this woman, and clearly, hello Jenny Wynn, y'all don't do background checks. She thinks she's being iconic. She does. And the lowly, broke, dusty fans who relate to Monica and feel like, ooh, she infiltrated. She got in there. She got in there. Those are the people who like Monica. Ooh, she got in there. She's where we want to be. She's where we want to be. We want to be sitting on the couch next to Andy. Oh my God, how I long to be there. And she's actually done it. Kudos to her. She's iconic. No, bitch, you're not iconic. You are a low brow, shit eating sewer rat. That's exactly what Monica, Fowler, Darden, Garcia, Delgado, Guadalupe, Lopez, Garcia, whatever the fuck her last name fucking is, bitch. I appreciate the way Heather took responsibility and accountability for covering up for Jen. The way that the entire energy shifted when it turned to Heather and started asking Heather about the black eye. And Heather took accountability. She took account, and then she took responsibility, and then she apologized. She acknowledged the harm that she could have caused. Monica, when Andy, is there anything you want to say? And she was like, no, because she meant to do every single thing she fucking did. She meant to do it to them. This wasn't just about Jen Shah. You had an issue with all those women. And my question would be, you crazy lunatic fool, why would you want to be anywhere with a group of people that you don't like? You don't belong here, Monica. You don't belong here. You don't have the things that we have. I'm so glad Heather said that. Did she even thank you for covering up for her? No. Because as cruel as Jen Shah is, anybody stealing from old people, never to be trusted, never to be let into any friend groups. Bitch, if you're capable of harming people who have done no wrong to nobody, and you're dwindling the life savings of elderly people, bitch, your fucking head deserves to be on a goddamn spike in flames. But Monica being allowed to come in here like that, that's raggedy. Whoever gave the green light to Monica to be cast on this show deserves to be fired. What do you think after what Heather said, Monica? Is it too insurmountable for them to move on as a group? Oh, she says, I understand what Heather has gone through. We've both been through traumatic experience with Jen physically harming. Angie K can understand too, because she assaulted Angie K by pouring water over her head. I didn't see that season. But the fact that it was annoying to watch them allow that energy vampire, sick fuck Jen Shah, to like railroad them, to like bully them. It was sick to see. And nothing was enjoyable about this woman going around being so high maintenance, being so needy, being so greedy, being so foul. That wasn't entertaining to watch. If Monica had come on the show like, y'all, I'm the one, and there are 5 other people, but we came up with, exposing Jen Shah. They were calling Heather all kind of transphobic names, and I don't know why y'all don't think that women with vaginas cannot be affected by transphobia, because Heather, with her strong jaw and her strong features, is being compared and called a derogatory word used for trans people. And here she is, and this page keeps posting it and posting it and posting it and posting it. It wasn't just about y'all. No, you could have stayed on fucking with Jen. But I guess each person was assigned their housewife. She's saying there were 6 other people. Sounds like each person was assigned a housewife who they would make post on. And they went and made posts on them. That's why she keeps saying, I didn't post that. I didn't post that. Yeah, y'all were assigned a housewife. We get it now. We get it now. The relationship, Whitney says, I'm tired of being in relationships that aren't safe. I don't trust Monica. And all I got to say is no to that. Whitney was quiet for a lot of the reunion. She didn't say a lot. She was just observing. But I'm with them. There would be no way. What? I would never film with Monica again. You'd have to be a fucking idiot to agree to film with Monica, Fowler, Diego, Guadalupe, Cortez, Ponce de Leon, Fowler. Is there anything else you want to say? Nothing. She said nothing. There's no trust. She said no, she doesn't have anything to say. She doesn't have anything to say. I don't even believe there's a family in Bermuda. They asked everybody, what was your warm and fuzzy moment? I don't believe there's anybody in Bermuda. I don't believe there's anyone in Bermuda. I don't believe her mother called and said anything to any family in Bermuda. I do believe her mother said she wanted to go because Monica's mother, another shit-eating pig, she's just as delusional and fucking crazy as Monica's ass. Monica, as much as you hate your mother, you're just like her. And the things that your mother done to you, you're doing to these other women. And you better be careful. And hopefully you don't start acting the way your mother acted towards you to your kid, because you putting all their life at risk. Can you imagine what they're dealing with at school? Man, your mom's a weirdo. Your mom's a fucking weirdo. She went and tried to get on the show, and this is the way she went about it. Your mom's a fucking weirdo. Just like your mother abandoned you to go pursue her career on television, is exactly what you did. You put your life at risk. You put other people's lives at risk. You put your children's lives at risk. Every time I see the intro and her with a snowflake in her hand, I am so disgusted. I'm more disgusted with production, that they allowed her to infiltrate this cast. She said that production knew that she was behind reality Von Teese, and Andy was like, if we knew that you were behind a burner account, we wouldn't have cast you for the show. Oh, really? Because moments of Andy's shock and bewilderment lets me know that he doesn't have his hands as close as he does to the casting of this show. Because I don't know why Jenny Nguyen, a flaming racist, would be allowed on a show with a black woman as the main cast, and then everybody push Mary out for this irate racist. Jenny Nguyen was an irate racist bitch. She didn't deserve to be on the show. She would have made a good housewife if her racism wasn't pouring out of her at every end. I appreciate the way Heather took accountability. You don't have the same things we have. I said, this is my thing. If y'all want a bunch of C-cast, dusty, broke bitches who rent cars and homes and put it on there, call it something else. If y'all want these types of women to have a show where everybody is at war and everybody's fighting, Potomac, take it from underneath the Housewives umbrella. Salt Lake City. If you want people to be able to have these weird ass stan accounts, to be able to come onto the show, you know they're already crazy if their profile pic is a housewife. You know something is already wrong with them. So if you want those kind of people, why don't you create another show for those people? If you want to give these people an opportunity to have a platform and to be public figures, I'm with Heather. She doesn't deserve a platform. Who the fuck is this bitch? If you can hold someone accountable, it would change the experience for all of us. You would get higher caliber women willing to expose their lives on television. Heather said that, and that is right. If I'm a high caliber woman and I'm a little bit narcissistic and want to be on television and share my life, I've amassed some wealth. I have a husband, or I'm looking for a husband, I'm dating or whatever. I have my own shit. I might have a little company on the side, but I'm not your typical quote unquote housewife, but I don't work for real. I have businesses, but I don't really work 9 to 5 like that. I'm an entrepreneur, and I have a lot to lose. If I'm somebody who has those attributes, yes, you can come on the Housewives show. Yes, you can. But if you are broke and mad because somebody is crying over a ring that cost them a lot of money and you're mad at them, you don't belong here. You don't belong here. You don't think I belong here? No, you don't. You don't. You don't. I don't belong on a Housewives show. How do I look being mad because they won't accept me on Housewives? What kind of dumb shit is that? Y'all would think I was crazy if I popped up on a Housewives show in a fucking rented Range Rover and a fucking rented house. Y'all would think I was fucking crazy. Just like Monica shit-eating sewer rat Fowler. 1 second she says she's sticking up for them. The next thing she says they're bullies. Girl, pick a fucking struggle. And then when Angie said you're a low-brow sewer rat, she said brown. Girl, you want to play the race card so fucking bad. That's not happening here, Monica Fowler, Diego Delgado, Cortez, Garcia, Lopez. That's exactly why there's a burn book. Girl, shut up. I was so disgusted. I was so disgusted with the show. I mean, with the fact that she's here. I'm disgusted that she's here. And shout out to Rodney the Voice. He clocked her broke, dusty ass from the door. From the door, he clocked her ass. He didn't know that she was a goddamn behind a weird ass delusional Stan account. But he knew that bitch didn't belong there. That bitch did not belong there. You broke bitch. You don't belong here. And that might sound classist, but that's where they need to be. They need to be on some classist shit. Every time they started talking, she started hollering and screaming over them. Girl, take your floppy lips somewhere else. Take it somewhere. Let me tell you something. Had I been a fucking cast member of Salt Lake City, I would have wore that bitch so fucking low, she would have left the stage and been in her dressing room slobbering and crying, rocking back and forth. I would have wore that bitch out. I promise you. I said, they not getting into her ass enough for me. Until Angie called her a lowbrow sewer rat, that's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear somebody call her out her fucking name to her face. Bitch, you are a low-brow sewer rat. That's exactly what you are, and you don't deserve to be here. You don't deserve to be on stage with those women, and you don't have the things that they have. And those are facts. Get your ass the fuck off the show. You had your 15 minutes. You and your weird-ass fucking narcissistic mother had your 15 minutes. Now get the fuck off the show. Make with it what you can. I said in a tweet, I'm really annoyed. I love Housewives. And the fact that they keep letting these mentally ill fans who have perceived personal issues with the cast is the stupidest thing they could have done. Everyone involved needs to be fired. If you have it, listen, if the person coming onto the show doesn't have at least, I said 5 years earlier, at least a 2.5 year connection with one of the cast members, she should not be allowed on the show. I need for there to be a stricter criteria. Being that Housewives is as large as it is and as popular as it is, I need for the criteria to be a housewife to be a little bit more stricter. I need for tax returns. I need for you to ask for tax. This is a job. I need your tax returns for the last 2 years to see if you actually are wealthy or you have a certain amount of wealth that you make annually. Do you think Monica Fowler, Lopez, Delgado, Garcia, Dander, whatever the fuck, do you think she made $1 million last year? Do you think she made $100,000 last year? No, she did not. Without those Bravo checks, I can't believe it. To me, it kind of tarnishes the credibility of the way that they cast on these shows. It has tarnished their credibility because the girl on Potomac who keeps going after Wendy and this girl Monica, them being able to infiltrate the show without having a real connection with anybody on the show is dangerous. What if you actually hire a weirdo who poisons these women? What if she would have poisoned them in Bermuda? 6 dead housewives poisoned by a disgruntled fan who ran a burner account, Reality Von Tease. These sick fucks who have their profile pictures as housewives. Y'all are sick. Y'all can't even show your fucking raggedy ass musty faces. When Monica brought out that burn book and Heather said, "Oh, Andy," that to me was like, I can't believe that what this woman did, she's here making a joke out of it, and y'all are giving her this platform. If I was an executive, if I was Andy, Monica would have been a call in from a Zoom call. You would not have been allowed on this stage. No way. You would have been fired, not allowed on the stage. You can give your story, but you're going to give it from your broke ass starter home, bitch, under with your Range Rover under that carport. That's where you're going to give your interview from. That's where you're going to give your reunion. She would not have been able to even purchase a dress for the reunion. You're not invited. Get the fuck out of here. It came out last night that she was fired, that she's not being allowed back. A showrunner says, never say never to Monica's return. If I was a cast member of the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I would refuse to film with Monica, whatever her last name is. Monica Scammer. There's no way. There's nothing cute about it. I don't think there's anything funny about it. I don't think there's anything funny or entertaining by putting your primary cast at risk to create conflict. I think it's very dangerous. I guess that's what they want, somebody to be killed, I guess. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down and calm.